is a tagging game with a twist. There should be two groups. One group wears a blindfold while the other has a belt tied to their ankles and hands, which reveals their position to the other group. The participants determine their positions in the game, tagger or player, by flipping a coin. It is decided by which side of the coin they are on, heads or tails. Each group have different goals. Group A, who wears the blindfold, will rely on their hearing senses to catch players from Group B. They must catch and tag all the players from Group B within the time limit to get the point. Failure to do so would mean Group B will have the point. Group B, who have bells, have 10 to 20 seconds to run within the planned space, and when the time is up, they should stay in their places. Group A have no restrictions and can follow where they hear the bells ringing. Once a tagger catches a player from Group B, they would exchange places and continue the game. This game is either played indoor or outdoor. Just make sure that it is big enough to accommodate the number of participants while making sure there will be no accidents later on. The game is greatly inspired by Dugso, meaning dance, a ceremonial dance among the Monobo people in Bukidnon, Agusan, and Misamis Oriental. Dugso have a lot of versions, but most of them produce sounds and rhythm by the dancer's anklet, saliyaw or singgil, hawk-eye or pew-tear bills. The players also need to move their hands to attract the taggers, which have the similar concept of the hand movement called kubay. Kubay is a very graceful and portrays femininity. It is believed that those women dancers who can do the kubay gracefully are believed to be amiable and are not hard to court. Benefits of the game. Stealth ability. This game will help the player improve their stealth ability. Despite the bell that is attached to their hands and toes, it's up to them how can they use their stealth and sneak without being detected. It helps the players to think outside the box and come up with clever ways to win the game. Self-control. This game will help the players practice self-control. Since this game has a time limit, frustrations and emotions may emerge. While caught up in this situation, the players will learn how to control their feelings and behaviors to make good decisions while aiding in reducing impulsive actions and dealing effectively with frustration. Building positive relationship. By creating mutual goals and providing motivation to each other, this game not only creates healthier bodies but also helps in developing stronger bonds. They can develop a positive self-concept through meaningful experiences and satisfying peer relationships. It reduces stress. Engaging in this game gives a sense of value and belonging, and it can be a way to cope with stress. This game can keep you from falling into a rut of monotony. It adds excitement and gives you something wonderful to look forward to frequently. Hearing skills. The game will help the players enhance their hearing skills, especially that they will be blindfolded and has to rely on their surroundings. This will also help the brain to develop or advance in terms of their hearing skills. Intuition, instinct. This is also one of the benefits for the players as they will be relying on sensing if anyone is around them. Once the brain activates their instinct, it will help the body direct to the person whom the player feels suspicious with. Rhythm skills. The player will remember the sound of the bell, making him able to catch the player. The player will have bells upon their hands and toes, making the tagger also rely on the rhythm of the bells. In this way, he will be able to win the game plus develop this certain skill. Equipments. Handkerchief. Handkerchief is one of the most important equipment in this game. The handkerchief will serve as a blindfold for the taggers. The taggers are blindfolded, so they must rely on their hearing to locate the players. Bell. The bell is one of the equipment used in this game. The bell is tied around the arms and ankles of the players. The bell will also help the taggers to find the players by the use of its sound. Timer. The timer will serve as a guide to all the players when the timer goes off, meaning the game is over. Note: since some of the players do not have any bells, the alternative item we replaced was made of flattened tanzans and instead put them on both of the players' wrists in order to make it sound more, instead on the ankle where it does not produce any sounds at all. Do's and don'ts. Do's. If done indoors, player must remain inside until the game is over. If done outdoors, players should remain to their designated positions. They can only do 3 to 5 steps away from the taggers. Players can only run around the space provided. Don'ts. Players shouldn't hide. Don't climb from elevated spaces. Don't cheat. Don't make unnecessary noises, only the bell should be heard. Scoring system. The game consists of two groups, the Group A and Group B. Each group will have corresponding positions, which are the taggers and the players, and they will be scored based on their group, not by their positions. In order for them to know their position, they need to flip a coin wherein the two groups need to choose whether they are in favor of heads or tails. Wherever the coin lands on, the group who chose their side of the coin, heads or tails, will get to decide their position in the game, whether being the taggers or the players. On the other hand, the other group will have no choice but to take the position that the other group didn't choose. The game consists of 5 rounds, each with 1 minute and 30 seconds time limit. Within that given time, the taggers must tag all the players. However, if the taggers didn't tag all the players within that given time limit, automatically the players or the group who are the players at the round gets the point. If the taggers have tagged all the players in the span of 1 minute and 30 seconds, the group receive a point and they should switch places or positions in the next round. The game continues and in every round, the Group A and Group B must switch or swap positions. Whoever has 3 points will be the winner.